Roses and muskets. Let's go. Go to the square in the court of Fontaine, right?
Seriously?
I'm really facing a crisis. My hands are tied.
But what about my film?
Take it from me. Sometimes you just have to let things go.
Got turned down.
Oh, why, if it isn't the dear traveler and Paimon.
Hey, it's Chevris.
Let me get back. How will I ever explain this to Miss Chiori? Not to say all the other actors who traveled all the way here from Inazuma. Chiori is acquainted with all the actors I've invited from Inazuma. She really is a kind soul.
Who are the actors from Inazuma? Do we know them?
Why don't the two of you accompany me to the Aquabus station to welcome them? Miss Chiori?
Your talk with the investor sure went fast. So tell me, what happened?
Well, it's like this.
Nice outfit.
Ugh.
I know, Chiori, you don't have to say it. You did remind me that this investor was a little bit sketchy.
Yes, there's no doubt about that. We need to move on. What's happened has already happened, and there's no changing it. But now's not the time to give up. The actors I recommended aren't just after Mora after all. Welcome to the court of Fontaine. Chiori!
Thank you for extending the invitation, Mr. Xavier.
So they're who you meant when you said you had actors coming from Inazuma?
Oh? It's the Traveler and Paimon. I had been thinking about a surprise reunion with you during our trip here, but you still managed to surprise me first.
Oh, so you all know each other already. My, what a coincidence. What are the chances everyone could be brought together here like this? Why don't we go to Hotel de Boer and catch up over a meal? I've already made a reservation.
So this is what food from Fontaine is like. It sure is different from what we have in Inazuma.
Let's get back to the purpose of this trip for a moment.
I'm afraid I've run into a bit of a problem. It has to do with the film's investor, Mr. Morris. He suddenly informed me this morning that he's encountered some financial trouble and will be unable to release to me the amount of funding agreed upon.
Mr. Xavier, if Ayaka and I were willing to perform for free, would that resolve the problem you are currently facing?
What? No, out of the question. To have you come all this way just to act for free?
Well, they're already stacked.
My brother and I had actually intended to work for free after receiving your invitation.
I understand, but having you two act for free just doesn't seem right.
Not at all.
All right, I'll do as you say. You are too kind, all of you. I really don't know how to...
Ew. Pull yourself together, Xavier.
All right. Let me think. We still need a camera operator, a clapper loader, and someone to manage logistics.
What's a clapper loader?
The clapper loader is responsible for using the clapperboard to record and organize the information of each shot when the camera operator begins shooting.
Oh, you mean the thing they hold that goes clap whenever they start filming?
Are you interested in that job?
For sure! Paimon's always wanted to try that.
As for our camera operator, I was thinking of letting the Traveler take the role.
After so many adventures, using a camera must be second nature by now.
Thank you. It really means a lot to me. Come on, friend. Let me give you a big warm hug.
Oh, no.
I want to be the director's assistant. All we need to do is help the director, right? I can handle that.
All right, then all we need is a director.
Oh, Farina helped out a theater troupe recently by serving as an artistic consultant.
Do you really think Lady Farina would be willing to help us with our humble project? I just hope she'll agree to help.
Coming. Who are you?
I am Xavier, a film director.
Hello. Oh, is that the Traveler and Paimon I see behind you? So, what are you all doing here? Do you need something?
This is a small gift we've prepared for you, Lady Farina.
Is this Fontainalia mousse? It's one of my favorites.
That's great! So, actually, there's something we need your help with. I would like to ask that you serve as the director of our film crew.
Are the Traveler and Paimon also part of the film crew?
Paimon's the clapper loader, and he's the camera operator.
Camera operator? That can be a pretty technical job, and it directly affects the final quality of the film. Are you really up to it?
I can show you.
I'll make my decision after seeing your work. Are you ready? I have high standards, you know.
Shoot.
Okay, grab the camera and I'll give you a scenario.
So, and then yada yada yada. Camera position is the key. You should be ascertain. Camera position requirements beforehand. Sure. Select narration. You need a scene that shows off the forging machine at work. Like this. There we go. Narration. Or you need a scene that shows off the atmosphere as Estelle works. Relaxed. You need the scene that shows off the weapons arranged in the boxes. Weapons arranged. You need the scene that shows off the remote workshop. This one. And I think we're good. So, start shooting. Lights, camera, action. That's a nice shot right there. You can see here, it's a nice shot of the workshop or the forging machine. Then you can see here, she works very relaxed as requested from the frame. Here's the product, all neatly packed, and the workshop.
Oh, it appears that you have more skill than I thought.
Got it.
All the shots had a great composition.
Does that mean you agree to be our director, Farina?
Did you think I would agree just like that?
What else do we need to do to convince you, Farina?
More sweets.
Well, what about the pay?
Uh-oh.
Huh?
You know, how much you're willing to pay me to be the director?
Well, I can offer you this much.
What? That's all? If Nervylat were to hear of this, he could charge you with underpaying your labor.
I'm sorry.
Exactly what film are you planning to make?
2 Musketeers.
Wait, you mean the suspense thriller novel that was a #1 bestseller? If, hypothetically speaking, I agree to be the director, how much freedom would I have in terms of script revisions and creative interpretation?
Oh, as much freedom as you would need.
Then I'm free to alter the script as I see fit?
Absolutely no problem.
It seems that your crew really can't go on without my care and direction.
So, you agree?
Yes, I agree.
Oh, Hydro Archon above! I'm not dreaming, am I? Somebody pinch me.
There's no more Hydro Archon, you know. And by the way, since we'll be filming the 2 Musketeers, we'll need to find an action choreographer. Ideally, a professional who has actual experience with muskets.
Could we ask the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol? I know their Captain Chevreuse. Well, it just so happens that she's also not the kind of person that's just after Mora. I happen to know where Chevreuse is today.
It seems the gods have really smiled upon you, Xavier. And that certainly doesn't include me, mind you.
We got Farina as the director.
Besides the macaroni, I should also pick up some tomato sauce.
Where's the captain?
She's over there. The one with an eye patch reading in front of the newsstand.
She seems kinda intimidating.
Please wait here for a moment. I'll go fetch her. She's working now, so you might not want to get in her way. Just trust me. Reading on the job?
Detective novel.
One main character?
No. Multiple. Branching storylines.
I see. How's the plot coming along?
One of the main characters is about to make a choice that will affect the rest of his life. I'd wager he's going to make the wrong choice.
Anyway, to speed things up, there's something I need your help with.
You know that doesn't depend on me. It all comes down to what the character chooses.
Which is exactly why I'm here to help.
Something's about to go down. Oh, is there a deal going on?
All right, it appears he made the wrong choice in the end. Halt!
Huh? What's going on?
Hand over whatever you're holding.
Oh, it's just a book. I didn't buy anything else.
Then I'm sure you wouldn't mind letting me have a look.
Excuse me, officer. I don't mind you standing around here, not purchasing anything, but I'd prefer if you didn't disturb my customers. It's bad for business, you know?
Don't give me that act. You won't be able to get off so easily either. I will say this one last time. Hand over whatever you're holding at once. Let me remind you that I'll have you on the ground before you can even think about making a run for it.
All right. I'll give it to you. If there's any contraband in that book, then the shopkeeper here is the one who slipped it in.
Why, you trying to leave me on the hook, huh? You were the one who said you wanted it.
Save it for the interrogation room.
Busted.
Take them away, Letelier.
You were pretending to read a book in order to catch the bad guys!
Hey, I'm Chevraz.
Why didn't you make a move as soon as you had the chance?
I wanted to see if the shopkeeper would turn himself in first.
He had the whole day to turn the synth over to Chevraz. But instead, the moment I came up and blocked Chevraz's line of sight, he took the opportunity to sell it off.
Yep, he made the wrong choice, even though the right choice was right there in front of him. What did you want to ask me about?
Oh, you see, it's like this.
The Two Musketeers. You certainly have a good eye for a story. So what do you need me to do? Just be the action choreographer for the actors?
Yes, that's right.
No need to say any more. I'll join.
Really?
Sure, it's no big deal. I'll see you on set tomorrow.
I should tell Lady Farina immediately. Oh, and I must tell the prop manager and lighting technician to get everything ready. We start filming tomorrow!
Alright, guess that's it for today then.
Traveler, Paimon, please stay for a moment. I have something to tell you.
Right, somebody got caught. This lady is just trying to take notes for the investigation. Oh well, she wants to talk to us. What does she need to tell us?
So what did you want to tell us, Chevraz?
Have you read The Two Musketeers?
Nope.
The story is about a pair of children born into the household of a baron, and their struggle to survive together and take revenge for their mother.
That's quite an exhilarating story.
It was just the kind of story I enjoy.
Oh, so is that why you were so willing to join our crew, Chevraz?
You could say it was one of the reasons.
Oh, you mean there were other reasons too?
There's been a recent murder case involving muskets. The perpetrator's methods appear to be very similar to what is described in the novel.
A murder involving firearms? But not that many people use those in Fontaine, right?
Well, that's all I can disclose about the case today. If you two have any interest in the case after we finish filming tomorrow and are willing to assist me, then I would be most grateful.
Paimon's getting a little tired too.
You'd better head back and get some rest. It's good to keep a calm mind, especially when you're about to make an important decision. Otherwise, when the moment comes, you might end up like that shopkeeper and not even realize that the right choice is right there in front of you.
Alright, Act 1 is finished. Cameraman by day, investigator by night.